We are back, guys, for the third race, and it's a little bit earlier than 2 o'clock that I mentioned, but you know what? I'm loving this game so far that I thought, you know what? We're going to do it right now, guys. Welcome to part 3 of our F1 2017 career mode, guys. I just had to make a quick little change in terms of the, obviously, the streams I've got for YouTube side of things. So everyone on Twitch, I do apologise, but we are back with round 3, guys, here at Bahrain. And in the last episode, guys, if you missed that, then go and check it out in the previous episode, guys. It's a good one. It was a bit of a weird one, which was great as well. It's currently down for copyright by FOM, which is a little bit annoying, but I've resolved the issue, and it should be up back on YouTube in the next few hours, guys. So I do apologise about that, but this is FOM for you. So any advice to any YouTubers watching right now, don't run the FOM stuff because you get done for copyright as well. So as you can see, we're now tied with Lance Stroll in the rivalry challenge now after our good performance in China. And we had such a great quali as well, which I was absolutely happy with. And I've done a little bit of cheeky testing, guys, whilst off air, so I can get a little bit, speed up a little bit of the streams a little bit better. So we're going to go straight into P2, and then we're going to start qualifying straight after. So I'm absolutely excited about that. Like that, for example, you can get done for copyright infringement just for that little bit of an intro. So my advice, be careful, guys, in future. Right there. So we've got 85 resource points already, and the setup I'm running right now is the setup I'm going to be running in the race. So I'll be going through that with you guys over what course. But at the minute, I've got to say, we're doing pretty well on the power unit side of things as well, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But we've already done 2 of the 5 sessions there. We're going to do 1 of them today. And for this one, we're going to look at race strategy before we go into things. So we're going to start this one straight away. And I don't know what this race strategy is, so I'm in a bit of limbo right now. So the first time we're going to see the the dusk conditions, guys. Or we're going to see our first night race, actually, of the season. We're on our way then. But yeah, I did say 2 o'clock, but I wanted to start a little bit earlier, just in case if I have no time to get the first out of the way, guys, today. So I thought I'd stream a little bit earlier as well. So we're going to have to go for consistency now is the target in this one as we head off to Bahrain. Then you may notice something a tiny bit different with the car, guys. We've sort of got a Williams Martini mod, which was released about an hour ago. But as you can see, there's a little bit of issues with it, so it will be a little bit weird to start with, but we'll get used to it. You can change the helmet, yes you can. I haven't done it yet, but on the main menu you have the option when you're in the career, when you've selected the career mode, you can legit change your helmets, guys, for special races. So you may see me running a different helmet for Monaco, for example, when we get onto that one, guys, as well. But if you're new around here, guys, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you're loving F1 2017 content that I'm giving you guys. This is the second stream of the day. We'll be doing hopefully another one in about an hour and a half's time with a Spa race, a Spa social race in AOR. I thought it was Australia, but it's actually not. It's something else. So it's going to be a Spa social race tonight, and we've also got last to first as well, which may happen today. May have to change the voting around. So I know a lot of people have voted for. At the minute, they've voted for Spa, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. So unfortunately that is not going to be the case. It's going to be the next one, which I believe is Monza. So Hamilton's the fastest currently in this practice session, but at the minute we're not bothered about practice sessions and all that. Just got a little bit of a snap there. Don't like that corner one little bit to Bahrain. But this is the last career mode, guys, of the day. We will be going on to Russia tomorrow, along with Spain potentially. And then in the evening, we're going to be running our first ever race with the subs, guys. Yes, Young Sam, I know the second episode was taken out by FOM, but it is being sorted out as we speak. It is because I ran the track layout for China when you're not supposed to, really. So you've got to be careful with those little things, really. So you can't show anything related to FOM now, which includes the intro, that the F1 thing, and also the track layout as well. You can't show that as well, and we're absolutely bottling it right now, yeah. Fair play, Joe. It's on at 8 o'clock tonight, so I think if you're shopping twice, then fair play, but... We're off for the second race then, of the second stream of the day. So it's not going well for us so far. Get a better exit that time around. Trey, good to see in the chat as well. They haven't fixed the liveries. It's a mod. It's not kind of working. If you notice very closely, it will change from red to blue. The files have actually been a bit different this time around for the Williams. So hopefully not bottle it. Bahrain's a difficult one, but got to get used to the power. Yep, you can't use the intro or the track information now. So it's made my life a living hell trying to do a stream, an actual YouTube video for this. Nah, we're not going to do it. We're just going to have to end it there. Not going to get anything here. We're setting some decent pace, I guess, so we'll just retire and we'll head to qualifying right now, guys. So, if you're new around here, guys, please make sure to share the stream out and also share a like on it on this one as well and subscribe. But look at that helmet. That looks beautiful for this sort of conditions we've got tonight.
As all the cars are now over the line,
we'll see how we get on then. Hamilton, the 130s in practice, which is okay, I guess, but... We'll see how we get on then as we head into qualifying then. We have got some points that we can use for upgrades. And also, by the way, off air, one of our updates has actually come, which is fantastic, which I'll show you guys in a minute. At the minute. As we'll just go through the sequence here. Back to the paddock. Yeah, we'll try and finish in the top 7. That's my target, Jojo. I will try my very best. But remember, guys, if you are new around here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. And, why not? So we've got 664 resource points to play with, which is fantastic for us. As we'll look at that in a minute. So I'm going to show you the upgrade we picked up, which was this one. We've managed to get that one in, I think. So, actually, it was this one. This one has had a slight improvement. And we've done pretty well for that one. So I'm happy with that. We can now go... We could go for the rear wing, but we're not going to, of course. What's this here? What's this? Enhances the quality control process of the wind turbine, reduces the chance of new aerodynamic against failure by 7.5%. That's pretty good. We'll ignore that for now. What's durability looking like? Gearbox wear, engine store, or MGUKH. That's going to be interesting. We'll look at that soon. And what have we got over here? Weight reduction. That's still in work. Engine, we can't do anything with the engine, but we could be one of the fastest teams. If we don't do anything right now, which I think I will not do, we may get we may be the fastest team in a straight line. But we're going to head into qualifying then for the Bahrain Grand Prix, guys. So should be exciting, this one. We do have to do this as Robin Benders has subscribed. Thank you so much, Robin, for subscribing. Do appreciate that, mate, and welcome to the channel for your support. Appreciate that, mate. Really do. as we're just waiting for it to now come up with the
Cars are ready,
intro.
the drivers are ready.
So here we go then, guys. Qualifying then for the Bahrain Grand Prix here for the latest round of the career mode, guys. What I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to leave the qualifying and the racing as well. So I'm going to put time frames in the comments, guys, in the pinned comments, and also in the description as well. So in future, that should be quite great, as we're seeing a very nice looking Renault livery right there, and the Sauber as well, looking very tasty as well in that lovely vintage livery. Oh wow, Sam's giving me a bit of an ultimatum there.
Track position or unexpected
Podium, I doubt it, Samuel. I'm going to be brutally honest, so you may as well unsubscribe if you don't think Williams is going on the podium. With our car being so OP, I highly doubt that we're going to get anywhere near right there. But apparently we're close to 17,000 subscribers, which is insane. We're about 100 subscribers away, so we could hit that in this episode, guys. If we could do that, that'll be awesome. So if you haven't already and you love the content, guys, smash that subscribe button, because your name will pop up on the stream and we can definitely say to you, welcome to the channel as well. So we're going to head in now, look at the weather, even though it's going to be dry. We know that because it is Bahrain, of course. So we'll go for the setup, guys. So this will be the first time I'll show it, and then in the race I'll show it again as well. So if you guys have two chances to see it, we're going to drop the fuel down as well, and we're going to head in there with aero, transmission, suspensions, and the suspension geometry. The brake I will change. I'm going to drop it to 75%. See how I get on with that. Tyres, I'm going to probably bump it up because it's going to be a bit cooler as it was in practice, and we'll see how it gets on there. Trey's going to Belgium, which is great. Hip Hop as well going to Spa. Absolutely excited for you guys, and hopefully you guys have a great time there.
The track is pretty quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should go out there and get a few laps.
Hopefully we should get close to 20k, guys. I would love to hit 20k through the F1 2017 content, guys. But Robbie, I'm using the Thrustmaster TX wheelbase and then a Ferrari F1 add-on wheel. So I just want to, I do get a lot of questions regarding this, and just thought I'd clear that one up there right now, as we'll just do something very quickly here on my phone. There we go. So let's head out then onto the track then for our first look one. And yes, China is a bumpy track. It's a very bumpy track. Indeed. It's very bumpy. Right, here we go then. First qualifying lap then of the season, as Hulkenberg's got the best time so far with a 31. Don't think we'll get anywhere near that, but you never know. This track is half of it's mainly power unit related, so we should have a great chance here. Also, if you see any stutters, guys, throughout the stream or the freezing, it's because of the game. There is a graphical glitch bug going on at the minute, and apparently it's going to be fixed, so hopefully it will be fixed shortly. As Hamilton sets the fastest time of the session with a 30.1. So hopefully we can get somewhere close to that, would be great. Onto the power then. Where's this going to put us? Half a second down on Hamilton, the first sector. I'll take that for now. And we bottled it there. Let that happen.
Fuel is marginal. We're close to using up the load. Pit in within 2 laps.
So if you guys have been watching the stream in practice, you know that I struggled a little bit there, so managed to get that one through. Just running a little bit wide there as we go through to the final sector we go. And we're 9 tenths down now on Lewis Hamilton's. Raikkonen now gets the fastest lap of the race with a race qualifying. So we'll come into the final corner then. Start another lap. There we go then. What's his time going to be? It won't be the fastest, but it will be somewhere. 1:31, P7, 1.8 seconds off the pace.
We're up into P7, push for P6.
It's not too bad. I'll take that. Yes, Ghost, I know the stream has been blocked. It is going to be fixed, so do not panic. If anyone has not watched China, it will pop up as Bottas now goes fastest with a 29.8. It was taken down due to the introduction videos that FOM put in the game. So that's some advice if anyone's a YouTuber. Don't do it. Right there. So we're going to do another run think
you want to know specific
we've got not
information
long
on
left.
certain changes to the car
I think that's the problem with this qualifying they've done. They've they've reduced it down to. We're going to drive out this time. I'll let you guys have a little bit of moment of fame with the car.
Appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button. All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Cheers, Jeff. As we'll now leave the pits as we make our way back out, and we'll see how we get on here. But yeah, China, if you guys want to know, will be coming back on YouTube. It got taken down by FOM because I used some introductions that are in the game, so I have taken them out, so it will be up in maybe about an hour or so, an hour and a half, and then China will be back on your screens, guys. So if you do missed it, if you have not watched it, guys, then make sure to check it out in about an hour and a half's time. Right now, as Raikkonen apparently is on pole again, so that's annoying. We're going to have one qualifying lap here. We did bottle the middle sector, so we can gain a little bit of time here, but we are still in the top 10, so that's good news for us. And again, it's this corner that I'm struggling in, so I think we need to work on that. Just got to get ready then. Forgetting about the fuel there. I had it in max there. I should have really remembered that. Hopefully we should have enough fuel here to get us to the... as Vettel now goes fastest, so it's now a Ferrari 1-2 at the top of the field. So
you're on the 5th row of the grid.
we're going to have to take it easy now as we're going to start our lap now then. Here we go. Pressure is now on us here. Here we go. We're going to be down on the Delta, but I'm not bothered about that. We've got some traffic as well, which is not going to help my cause. You have to be down in Kvyat, of all people who we're fighting with. We're only down by a little bit, so hopefully that second sector is going to help us here. Get a better exit through there, so we're only a tenth off our best time in the first sector. This is the corner I'm dreading now. And we nail that. So what's our... look at that, half, nearly 4 tenths up there. I would be happy with that. With a little bit of a lock up, but we make the corner. And we're up now by 4 tenths of a second, so it's a big improvement. And we're just outside the top 10 as well now. We're down to 13th place, where we don't want to be. Go through to start the final sector then. As we're now nearly 6 tenths up now on our best time so far. I think we're just going to be fine on the fuel. We've managed to somehow... Got to go through 4th gear this team. Oh, that's better. That's better, Ryan. And it's going to be P7 for us there. Only 1.3 seconds off the best time there, and that will be our qualifying done and dusted. We'll let the car behind through, whoever that is, as it is Kvyat. So we'll let him through, and that is our qualifying done and dusted, guys. Absolutely happy with that. P7. So we've got consistency now, guys. We're 6th and 7th right now in the qualifying in the last 2 streams, so I'm absolutely delighted with that. As we will retire from the session and we'll head into the race, guys, right now. So remember, if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Your name will pop up on that side of the screen, and you also get your name on there, so I can give you a shout out as well. And we're down in 13th. Bloody hell. Okay.
Bottas and Kimi Raikkonen.
How's Lance Stroll got there? P4. Jesus.
We'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Wow. Wow, okay, that's interesting. We're down in 13th, but we're 1.3 seconds off, so that's a big improvement for the AI, I've got to say, but that's mad. Mad thing went on in the last 50 seconds of qualifying right there. But it looks very close, I've got to say, so a lot of work to do. Stroll the surprise really in qualifying, I've got to say. Oh, wow. Okay, wasn't expecting that, but we'll take it anyway. We'll take 13th place. We can start on any tyres we want as well, so that's going to be good. So in the comments, guys, what shall we do for strategy? Do we start on the slower tyre or even the slowest tyre and do maybe one less stop? Maybe, but that's banter. That's absolute banter there from Cody's right there. Galdemir TV, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Ryan ATV community. Hopefully your stay's a great one, mate, and you enjoy the content as well. So everyone in chat, please give them some welcome right there, as we've got some more cheeky resource points, so we'll take that away. Not bold about that. We're only one behind Lance Stroll at the minute, so I'm happy with that. And McLaren still shows some reputation there, so you never know. We could still be going to McLaren next season as well. But yeah, we're here from Emma. It's the first time I've done this, actually.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
So we've got to finish 10th and obviously beat Stroll, which I doubt that, and get 7th or higher in the championship. So, bit tricky, but we'll give it our best shot there. Carlos, welcome, mate, from Brazil. Welcome, mate, to the channel. I hope you have a great time here watching me try to drive properly. So I'm going to leave the upgrades to the next episode, at the end of the episode, guys. So make sure you stay to the end, because I'm going to ask you guys your votes. Because remember, in my announcement, which I did take down, actually, the video, that you guys are going to have more say in the upgrades, especially, and where our direction goes in this series. As QB is subscribed, thank you so much, QB, for your subscription. But it is now time for the Bahrain Grand Prix, guys. And we'll see how we get on there. I've got to be very careful here to not include the intro to Cody's as Basketball Master. Thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the Ryan LATV community. Hopefully your stay's a great one and you enjoy the content there. As we're just going to wait now until the intro pops up. I can shoot. No, we can't show that. There we go. So we've got to skip all of that. The grid, unfortunately, is gone. But it's the best way to avoid getting copyright striked, unfortunately, for the time being. As we're just hopefully waiting patiently now. There we go.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do.
Okay.
Don't let me down.
So we are starting in P13. We have a nice fresh set of tyres as well. And apparently it's a two-stop strategy according to the game. Starting on the softs and then going on to a set of medium tyres. That's interesting to see, but you never know. We'll see how we get on. I'm going to put a bit more fuel in the car as well, so we can burn some up as we go along. And again, we'll show you the setup, guys, on the screen right now. So if you want to use it, feel free to do so in your career modes that you're starting up. League racing, if you get to take part in any of that. Multiplayer, or just single player Grand Prix mode, or the classic cars. Use these setups for them, and it should be great as well. Our target, guys, again, is 200 likes, guys, on this stream. If you could smash that, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And make sure, again, that you like the video and you subscribe as well if you're new, as your name pops up in the right-hand corner over there somewhere. Right there. So here we go then. A bit cloudy, but we'll see how we get on then, as we're going to start the formation up then for this Bahrain Grand Prix here. Our last episode of career mode for today.
Power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
So we won't be doing any more career mode after this. We are going to be switching to multiplayer next time around, guys, at 8 o'clock, and the last to first challenge as well will be interesting as well. So we'll see how that pans out. But we'll see how we get on. We're starting just outside. Around us, I've got super soft runners, but I feel this could work our strategy, but we'll see how we get on. Starting on the slower tyre, of course. We'll wait and see if that is the case. F1 Fan Gamer, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Maverick as well, welcome to the stream. Great to see you, mate. As we get set to go then for round 3 of career mode, guys. We're already nearly a 7th of the way through career mode already. Aren't we good at this? We're great at this, aren't we? So we'll just carry on as we go through to start the middle part of the lap. As we'll just get ready to go then, as we're on the back straight. Again, I do apologise if there is any screen freezes or any drops of FPS. There is a bug in the graphics, so I do apologise. And Cody's are working into this, guys, to try and resolve this. So make sure you keep informing them that there are some graphical stuttering and glitches with that. So we'll see how we get on there here. So we'll just get ready to go. Very overcast here, which I've never seen before in Bahrain, so it should be intriguing to see how the dusk to night conditions play out. So we'll see how we get on. I think the game's going to take over. There we go. So we are ready to roll then for our first race then, guys, at Bahrain. Should be exciting, this one here for round 3 at Bahrain, as we line up then in 13th place, the unlucky number 13 spots for us today.
Keep an eye on the lights.
So we'll see how we get on here. But later, guys, we're going to be doing multiplayer at Spa at 8 o'clock, so that'll be quite nice. But here we go then. Build the revs up. It's time for round 3 of career mode, guys. The lights are out and away we go here at Bahrain. It's a bit of a poor start from us, actually, but we've managed to get a good run on Kvyat, as Perez had a great start, as we're going to have to brake early here for turn 1, just not to make any contact with anyone. We're going to take it very cautiously. We'll lose positions to start with, as we'll just take it cautiously. We did get a corner cut warning there, but everyone's checking up right and centre. So we're dropping a bit in power now, which is already after lap 1, so that's a little bit worrying. So we may have to change the power, or some parts of the power units, but so far I think we've done pretty well on the time, not using any other engine at the minute, so that's a good start. But we're going to take it nice and cautious to start with, as we'll make a move potentially on Sainz and Hulkenberg, who are fighting right there. But to be fair to them, both of them have defended nicely there, so fair play to Hulkenberg. We're going to try and get them on the inside if we can. No, we've got to stay where we are, as this is not an overtaking spot, but obviously they're on the super soft tyres. They're going to be a lot quicker than us, but we're ahead of Kvyat, so that's a good start. Back end slides a little bit there, but we're going to hold on here, hopefully to these guys on the super softs, and just see how we get on. We've got to be very careful on the engine now, so you see sparks flying from the back of Hulkenberg's Renault as we go through. This is going to be a sight to see coming up now, because we know Bahrain's well known for its sparks. Hopefully we'll see some of them today. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil. We have to just hold it now for now in P14. I think these guys will try and do a 2-stop, I think, or even a 3-stop. As there's a Red Bull going backwards, it's Verstappen falling backwards, and annoyingly, so that's a bit of a shame for him. So starting to pull away from the cars behind, and the train again, like we've seen in the previous episode at China, has helped me gain a position potentially on Nico Hulkenberg. We're side by side with Nico. He's actually pushed me off the track there. Very naughty from Nico Hulkenberg to push me off. He has a bit of a cheeky lockup, and we're going to be side by side with him, and that's going to be a pass. Maybe the team told him to let me through because of that. And we've got past him, so we're up to 13th now. And we're going to now try and get past Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso, the purple Toro Rosso. On the power again. Getting to that slipstream. We've got quite a bit of fuel as well, so we can start to burn up fuel right now. As Vettel leads the way then, gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. As Austin, thank you for subscribing to the channel, welcome.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead.
Thank you for subscribing. Going to make a late move here on Sainz and nearly make contact with Magnussen, but we got the job done. Nearly on Carlos Sainz. We've got to give him the space, and he chops across the track there. So it's a bit of deja vu, actually. But we've got a good run here on Sainz. This should be an easy pass, because we're on a Mercedes power unit. And obviously Sainz is running a Renault power unit, and I think this should be job done. And it is indeed. So we're now up to P12. Racing against some super soft runners. A little bit of a snap there. So we're going pretty okay. We're doing okay at the minute. we're doing okay, guys. Doing okay. Doing okay. If all these guys around me are on super softs, we're in a very, very strong position here. And I think Stroll is holding up quite a few people as well, which can give me an advantage later in the race. I just want to see how long these guys around me who are outside the top 10 go on their super soft tyres, because we may do a two-stop strategy if we can. A one-stop strategy, maybe. We'll see how long these soft tyres go. These are a fresh set of soft tyres. I think we could do one stop, you know. I think we could do maybe the mediums, but we'll wait and see how long the tyres can last. As we get the DRS on Kevin Magnussen, but he's got a whole load of DRS trains ahead of him, but we get right on the back of him. And I think the Red Bulls are down the pecking order, which is something that I did not want to see for any Red Bull fans, including myself. So they're down in like 9th and 8th place there, Ricciardo and Verstappen. So I don't know what's gone on with them today, but they're going backwards. Trying to follow these guys. The leaders are putting away. We're going to try and make a late move here on Magnussen, just locking up the front left tyre. We're going to give him the space, but he backs out of it, and we gain the position there on our late lunge, and we move up to P11 as we try to chase down now Esteban Ocon, just behind the two Red Bulls of Verstappen first, and then it's Daniel Ricciardo in P8 right now. But we've got DRS, and actually Stroll is the man who's holding everyone up here, so this is great. This is great for us in our strategy side of things, but we're going to try attempt the one stop if we can right now. But I think the AI in a train just slows them down, which is a bit the same as what F1 2016 was. ESMA game I think that was. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, do appreciate that, thank you. Get a good run on Ocon, so we're going to back out of it actually, and we'll make a challenge on Ocon down the straight if we can. I think he's going to be outside the DRS range, I think, so we'll wait and see. He's got DRS annoyingly, but still a new PB. But look at the straight line speed we've got on Ocon. Down the inside we go. This should be a pass. No, he's not. He's still there. Side by side we go. And I think their tyres are starting to degrade a little bit. We've got to give the space to Ocon, and he just pushes a tiny bit off the track there, but we get ahead of him, and we are away and up into P10. We're now in the points again. And the Red Bulls still behind Grosjean, it seems. Probably the reason why they are struggling right now in this race. They're just stuck behind a slow car, and they just can't find anywhere to overtake them. And then Stroll's holding up a Force India. I think that is Sergio Perez. Can't really tell what car it is in the distance. As Nancy, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Rodrigo as well, thank you for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Back end slides out there a little bit, but we're okay. It's a little bit weird being in the points right now. Doing a stellar job. I think my teammate is about to be overtaken amazingly for a change. We get a good run on Verstappen. Of course, he's in a Renault power. He's got an attack engine, and we know it's a Renault engine, but we know how terrible they are. As Ricciardo actually has got past Grosjean and is now up to P7 in the race. Yep, good choice of team. I do like Williams. It is their 40th anniversary as well this year, so I thought we'd do something nice. Wesley, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome. But yeah, Williams is a great team. 40 years now they've been in the sport, and it's a great way to do that. Leighton, thank you very much for subscribing as well. Welcome to the channel. A little bit of curve there, just doesn't really help us there, but we have got DRS on Max Verstappen, but he's got DRS on the Haas ahead of him, so that's a little bit annoying. Is it possible to buy the game at Walmart? I can't answer that because I'm not American, but I know we have an Asda version of it, so yes. F1 sweetheart, you've got your career mode starting later. That's excellent to hear. Hopefully you're going to have some good time playing with the career mode on that. But yeah, look who's ahead of us, guys. If you're in the China stream, you know what happened with me and Max Verstappen. If you didn't, obviously the video is blocked at the minute as of streaming this. Basically, Max Verstappen for a corner decided to brake, and unfortunately he gave us a bit of damage as Raikkonen's pitted. So 6 laps on the super softs. That's not long actually than I was expecting, as we've got Grosjean and Ricciardo and Stroll. Oh, what's going on between these lot here? What is going on? Stroll's going completely backwards now in this race. Oh, our engine's looking a bit bad. Oh dear. ICE's looking a little bit bad, and also the MGKU as well. So we've got to keep an eye on that now. Everything else looks okay. So we may have to look into the durability maybe possibly in the future episodes. And Stroll's starting to struggle a little bit. We're just going to take the inside of Stroll, our teammate, and we've got the job done on him. We're now up to 7th place. And these guys are struggling now for grip on their super soft tyres. So I'm surprised that they've not pitted yet, these guys. They should have just done a Kimi Raikkonen, because I'm starting to struggle a tiny bit right now. As we're just too far away from the Mercedes and the Ferraris to challenge them. So I think my aim by the end of the season is to be on par with Red Bull in terms of the championship fight. We finished in P13, Kieran. P13. You'll see the stream anyway, because I am going to keep qualifying on from now on, guys, in these episodes. Since it's only 12 minutes, it's just worth it, as there's a whole flurry of people into the pits. Max Verstappen stays out for another lap, which is a little bit bold, as Stroll's in the pits. So we now move ourselves up to P2 in the race. Obviously not stopping yet, as I think Vettel's popped out of the pit, so that's sort of okay. Just going to take it very cautiously now. Obviously our engine's looking a little bit off in a couple of areas. See how long we can get these soft tyres to last for. I doubt we're going to get anywhere near where we want to be. Yep, it did get copyright for the introductions videos that the FOM have kind of provided. We have a screen freeze there, which is a bit of a glitch with the F1 game at the minute. Graphically, a lot of people have been complaining about it, and that's cost us a couple of seconds there to Max Verstappen, so that's a bit annoying. So hopefully Cody's fixed this graphical glitch bug thing. Yes, we know we can't watch China. It will be fixed, guys. I have altered it so it doesn't show the introduction. So it will be fixed, guys, in a few moments' time, hopefully. It should be up about maybe an hour after the stream finishes, potentially. As Verstappen finally pits, and this means for the first time, guys, in career mode, we will be leading a Grand Prix, guys. For the very first time, we lead in a career mode. The sights right now, the scenes right now, as Hamilton gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix right now. So that's fantastic news for us. We can have this moment right now as Cost has subscribed to the channel. Welcome, mate. So let's get some hype in the chat, guys, with the P1. Right now, we'd lead a Grand Prix for the very first time. So we're starting to struggle just a tiny bit here on our tyres. As we've got at least a second gap to Sebastian Vettel for the time being, but we know Vettel's going to be quick and he's going to be right on our radar, and you can see him now, he's right on us. It's just this graphics is just ugh. As here comes Sebastian Vettel then. Looking tasty is Sebastian, but we're going to hold him off for now. When do we pit, actually? That's the question I want to know. When is it telling me to pit? Lap 9, so we can pit this lap. We'll pit this lap anyway. We'll switch things up a little bit. So Vettel's going to be either cheeky and try and make a move on me, or he's going to back out of it, and he does back out of it, to be fair to him. So we're going to box this time in one of the worst pit lanes for me to get right. And we get that one nailed there. So we're going to jump onto another set of soft tyres, and then we're going to jump onto the mediums to the end of the race as Bottas sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
Go now.
And it's a good stop there again, 2.3. We're getting that good average there at 2.3, lads. We're doing very well. Very happy with that. Oh God. You right, Cal?
Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Cal HD's in the chat. Great to see you, Cal. I think he came when he realised that we were leading the Grand Prix. But yes, it's going to be interesting now. But Cal, good to see you, mate. Congrats on 10k, by the way. Great achievement for you, Cal. You're now in the pot. You're in the 6-digit number with me. Is it the 6-digit? The 5-digit number crew. Great to see you, mate, over there. But we've jumped ahead of Lance Stroll, which is crucial, and I think he might go a long way. And maybe pit for the super soft potentially. Not too sure, but we'll see how we get on there. Patrick's over on Twitch. Hello, welcome. Verstappen is on super softs amazingly, so he's going to have to pit again. So I'm thinking the AI will either do super soft, medium, super soft, or Verstappen super soft, medium. Well, we're going soft, medium, just to be on the safe side with tyre wear, as Vettel gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. But we're in the points. I'm happy with this so far. There's a few more people have not yet stopped. Driver in front.
Verstappen is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 3.1 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. We think they've got one more stop.
Oh mate, Cal, the Williams is like, yes, it's okay. The straights, great. Corners, shite. The chassis is horrible in this. I'm not going to lie. If you've seen the Williams, mate, in the chassis section of the tree, it's disgusting. It's like the second worst team. Apparently it's raining in Spa, interesting enough, for practice, which is good news. Of course, we like a wet race. Hopefully these guys ahead of us like Verstappen pit relatively early, you know, off the super soft tyre. But it's a good call this from us. And we're going to be a little bit conservative with the tyre wear, just to be a bit on the safe side of it, really, if I'm honest. Well, me and Cal are from the same place, so, which is quite ironic actually, so absolutely great to have someone near me. You know, we could always meet up and do some videos with you guys, maybe. Minute, Stroll starting to drop off a little bit, 3.4 seconds. Yes, it is, Patrick, because there's a bit of a glitch, really, with the graphics. A lot of my subscribers on my Discord have also experienced this issue with stuttering on certain tracks. So that might be a problem for us as we get another fastest personal best for us, a 34.1, which I will gladly take. I'm happy with that. Through now to lap 12, so again, apologies if there is any stuttering or freezes in this episode. It's the game, graphical, there's a bit of a bug, so hopefully that will get sorted out. Who do I think is going to win the Grand Prix at Spa? I'm not really focused on this because I'm not here on Sunday for the Grand Prix, because I'm aware that's when I fly out. Well, I'll be in Mallorca actually when when the race starts, and I'm also missing Monza because I'm still in Mallorca, so unfortunately I will not be able to watch the next two Grand Prix, unfortunately, so I do apologise, but it is what it is. Yeah, the Renault's pretty crap as well, yep. I'm still on my same engine from the first race car as well. I've not changed anything yet. I've not changed anything on the components. They've done well. They've only just started to get a little bit off now, the engine, so I've got to be very cautious on that. I'll show you that actually, if I can change it. The ICE is the worst one at the minute, 59%. Everything else is roughly in the 30-odd% range. The Renault is like a boat, exactly. I'm driving that tonight in a social race. Oh, you're in Mallorca actually. That's actually cool. I'm going to a place called Calador. Is where I'm going. Calador in Mallorca. It's a nice little area. Going with my girlfriend Lauren, so that'll be great. She finishes work today and then we're off now. So we'll just go through then. Perez is next. Has Perez even pitted yet? That's a bit worrying if Perez has not pitted yet. See how we get on then. Coming up to half distance already in this Grand Prix. It's going quickly, these races, aren't they? 40 odd minutes. It's not too bad, is it, guys? Not too shabby. Just think Bahrain's a little bit iffy on the graphics with this bug, so I'm a little bit annoyed about that, but at least Stroll's doing me a favour holding up whoever's behind him. And then we've still got a few more people to make their pit stops, of course. James, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome, mate. Hopefully your stay's a good one, mate, and you enjoyed the content. And remember, guys, we've still got 2 more streams to come today. We've got another one coming up in about an hour from now, at 3:30 potentially, with a last to first challenge. And then we've got an AOR social race tonight, our first ever one. And that is at the glorious Spa-Francorchamps, which is hosting a Grand Prix this week. So wait and see. As I think we're slowly catching up now to Perez.
We've pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
So we'll wait and see. Back end slides out again. I'm not botting it. I'm not going to bottle it, don't worry. I'm not going to bottle it. I haven't bottled it yet. I don't know if Perez is pitted. That's interesting, but we'll wait and see what he does. Running a little wide as Perez finally pits, so he's in. He's in on lap 15. I don't think he can go long unless he goes on to the mediums. Which he does indeed, I think, on that Stroll changing there. So I thought for a second there Perez was going to go on to a set of the medium compounds. If the channel grows, then yes, I will be looking for maybe 1 or 2 extra moderators, but for now I'm happy with what I've got at the minute. But if the viewers keep going up and the subscribers keep coming in, then yes, I may have to look into getting some more moderators to come and help. But for the time being, I'm happy with what I've got at the minute. If I'm honest as well, you've got to be a subscriber as well for quite a long time. Stefan Kata, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I do appreciate that, mate. Welcome. We're 6 seconds behind Max Verstappen now. Yes, I know, router. I know it's being sorted as we speak, so it will be back on. Oh, that's a terrible line there, Ryan. Very terrible. We'll see if the overcut works here on Sergio Perez.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Oh wow, look at the tyre wear. That's immense. Cal, if you're in the chat, what's the mandatory tyre around here? Is it the softs or is it the medium tyre? Because I could maybe go to the super soft tyres. But I just want to be safe on the safe side if it is the soft tyre or the medium tyre. I'm hoping it's the softs because we can maybe do a super soft stint. With the tyre wear not that bad, we can really attack in the last stages of the race and really go for a top 5 finish maybe down the line. So the French Baguette now is up into 8th place ahead of my teammate Lance Stroll. So what is the mandatory tyre then, guys? Do you know? Thanks, Cal. Ledge. You've got till 3 laps. Oh, back end slides out again. Can't use softs because Verstappen's in the pits. He's onto the medium tyre, so he's gone. Now up to P6. I think these guys have just come out of the pits. The Ferraris and the Mercedes.
Is 6.7 seconds.
Just keeping an eye on the bottom left-hand corner here for Cal to pop up. If it's the mediums, I would be a bit annoyed considering that we've done very well to manage these tyres, actually. So I'm taking Cal's word for it when he pops into the chat. I'm just going to wait for Cal to make his response. Tyre wear's looking not too bad actually. But yeah, it's going well. Oh dear God, dear God, dear God, that was close. Oh dear, that was close. Oh, Cal thinks it's soft, so I'm going to take Cal's word for it. So if you get this wrong, I'm going to blame Cal for this. Cal, I'm taking your word for it. Right, we're going to go on to super softs then, if that's the case.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window now open.
If our tyre wear is looking like that already, then that's pretty good. As that is Bottas coming out the pits in P5 after Mercedes had a double retirement in China. I was going to say Canada then. Grosjean's pitted, so Stroll now is back ahead of him. Oh, hello, VSC. Interesting. Interesting. VSC coming out now. Helps us with fuel and also helps us with tyre life as well. And it's actually Van Dorn who's out, so that's kind of typical McLaren Honda for you. The power of dreams does not work.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. You need to pit in this lap.
Nah, not pitting yet.
Your safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait.
Let's go. Let's go racing.
First place is 13.
And I think Ricciardo's just missed out there of a chance we could be fighting with him later on, as Ricciardo's onto the soft tyres. Actually, I did see 2 super softs and 2 soft stints in the... If anyone is watching the stream, go roll back from when we started, when we were on the grid. I'm pretty sure I saw 2 softs and 2 super soft stints that can be done in the strategy. I'm pretty sure. So Cal could be right.
The car in front is 2.6 seconds.
So I think this proves that the Williams is very good on its tyres, apparently. And can do some different strategies. Yep, could go super softs. I think that's the plan. We're going to pit maybe lap 20, maybe lap 21. Strategy is the reason why I didn't pit. If it was a safety car, then I would have definitely gone to super softs.
Right, we've worn out MG UK. From this point on, we're at risk of losing access to rich fuel mode.
Oh god, we haven't got rich mix. We may not have rich mix no more. So I think maybe after 3 races we have to change some of the power unit. So we're going to carry on then. We've got 10 laps to go of the race. We're in a good position, P5. As our teammate is in the pits, strolls in for his final stop.
Pit window closes this lap.
Thanks, Jeff. Box this lap.
Lance is in the pits.
Oh,
the pit box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out
screw
on
you.
track.
Screw you, Jeff. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Could be fighting Ricciardo in this race. That will be quite intense for you guys. Rano, good to see you in the chat. Welcome. The Pats, that is my name. That's my surname, if you really want to know. So into the last sector we go then. We have not got rich mix now, so that's going to be interesting.
The car behind's tyres are in much better condition than yours.
As Vettel gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, we're going to switch it to these super soft tyres for our last stint, guys, for our second stop.
Remember to pit this lap.
So we'll drop it into the mix. We are indeed. We're going to get ready with the... Get that one nailed there. And we just cruise now into the pits. We must go for our final stop of the race. Hopefully the boys can give me a good stop here.
Exit now.
2.4 again, so very consistent from the guys today. Around the 2.4, 2.3. We'll take that.
Okay, you only have to stop once now.
And we're in 8th place, so we're in a good position. Of course, Perez will have outbeaten us actually, but he will have to pit again, I'm sure. So I'm not too worried about Perez in this battle, but we're in 8th place. It's alright, Depay, don't worry, mate. Hopefully now we should be a lot quicker and maybe mount a challenge. Maybe for P6 in the race. There's Perez, and I don't know who's ahead of him, but those are the guys we're going to be fighting with. As Vettel gets the fastest lap of the race with a 33 flat. So we're only 1.1 seconds off the best lap, so I'll happily take that for now. Try and make this corner easy through there. see how we go in there. But I've got to say, we're doing pretty well. I've got to say, doing a good job. Could be on for our best finish of the season here, I think. I think potentially we could be. As speaking of which, I think Perez is in the pit lane. He is indeed. So he's going onto the soft tyres. So he's done and dusted. So our next man is Max Verstappen on the medium tyres. So we can be fighting with him.
Is 7.0 seconds.
Unless a miracle happens up ahead and like most of the guys pit. Mario, thank you much for subscribing. Welcome to the Ryan L83 community. Great to see you, mate. Welcome. Alright, Cal, thanks for your advice, and if I blow it or bottle it, I'm blaming you, Cal. But have a good recording of Baku, mate. Apparently I've heard bad things about it. So, good luck with that. Luke, good to see you in the chat, mate. Welcome. Oh, Harry, you're doing a stream. Oh, excellent, mate. We'll have to come over and have a look, mate. But you have to do it 5 minutes in the stream. You could just wait, mate, till the last race, and I could bring you all 200 of the viewers right now over to your stream and watch your career mode. Nah, I'm joking, mate. Yeah, if you're new around here, guys, make sure to subscribe because your name will pop up on the stream, so you get a little bit of a shout out, and you get me waving at you, of course. That's the great thing about this. You get to see me wave with a GIF. It's great.
The gap to the leader is 41.3 seconds.
So we're now into the 43s. We've gained a bit on Verstappen, down to 8.6. Of course, we've got to stay in standard mix now because of our ICE, I think it was. That's a bit broke now, so we may have to change a few components on the car. And we go purple in the first sector, which is quite nice. As Andy has subscribed, thank you, Andy. Do appreciate that, mate. Welcome. Ooh, this is going to be good. Yep, the Williams is nice, Christoph. I absolutely love the Williams. So far, of all the cars I've driven this, I've driven the McLaren, the Renault, and the Ferrari. This is by far the best looking car so far, in my opinion. I haven't driven the Force India yet, the pink one, or the Toro Rosso, but they will be quite nice to drive. We'll wait and see. Don't worry, mister, it is being sorted out with the... it's just the intros from FOM that they brought into the game. If you run them on a video, you will get copyright striked. Tony, thank you much for subscribing as well. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Vasilis, I think that is, thank you for subscribing as well. Running a little bit too wide there. Pro Boy Gaming as well, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Yep, Remco, you can watch this while you're the reason why I think no one wants to drive the Sauber Snake Killer, it's basically, it's too slow. Even if you have it on like low difficulty, you're going to be struggling in that car. And for YouTubers, it's not great to be in that sort of team as well. So I think that's probably why. If I'm going to be honest with you.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, we can use rich mix so we can burn a bit of fuel, hopefully.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're
Got 5 more laps to go. We're in a good position here for our best finish of the season. And we're putting away from Romain Grosjean, which is good news. Tyre wear's looking too bad. I'll keep that on there, but look how bad. We've got the MGK, we've got the MG UK now, and also the ICE being the worst one, and also we've got the MGKU and the TC all in orange. So I think we may need to make some changes to those compartments, where the ES, the CE and the gearbox looking okay. So I think we're going to be fine on gearbox for future races, so we could get 6 races out of them and not get a penalty. Like we've seen, like with Lewis Hamilton's Vettel gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 32.9. Not that far away off the pace, I've got to say, so I'm happy with that. I look like Conor McGregor. That's a first. I'm not going to lie, that's a first. Back and slides out again. Thank you, Lloyd. Pit for mediums. We don't need to pit. We're done. No more pit stops for us. Cal said that the soft is the mandatory tyre. We've done 2 softs already, so we don't have to pit again. So an 8.8. I think we're just backing off a little bit now. We just need to save the engine now. As we've got 4 laps to go. Putting away from Grosjean as well, so I may have to settle for P7 here and be the best of the rest. So we're just going to hold on now. We're going to manage the engine now. I don't think we're going to catch up to Verstappen, so I'm going to hold it back, bring the car home. With our engine looking a little bit iffy, we may need to switch up a little bit, so it's best that we keep it in lean, save the tyres, save the fuel, save the engine. We should be fine. Should be good. Sebastian Vettel getting the fastest up again. So we're only a second off the pace, I think. But it's the best we can do. I mean, this is going to be very difficult. What's my favourite current driver and which one of history? Current is Danny Ricciardo. History, Ayrton Senna. We had another gear shift, double shift there, accidentally, so... Okay, we need to start seeing a little bit there. Don't know Black Sunshine. It thinks it's on the old strategy, so that might be why. No. It's... Oh, look at the lift, look at that. I'm hoping there's fireworks in this. Pro Boy, they feel good. The Mercedes and Ferrari are absolutely incredible to drive. But like this, it's okay on the straights, but in the corners you get a little bit of oversteer as well. Each car has different things. The Haas has issues with its brakes, which I'm not a big fan of. Oh, back end slides there. We managed to save it with a little mini bottle. But all we're doing now is just bringing the car home now. As Vettel gets another fastest lap of the race, so he is on the charge at the minute. It is going to take a little bit of a while for us to build up a little bit, but we're doing fine. We're doing okay. Just going to check the tyre wear. 48% on the front left now. That's a bit worrying. Seem okay. Let's look at the engine quickly. 65% on the ICE. Could get away with the MGKU potentially. Anything above 60, I think you've got to be worried about. I mean, the gearbox looks okay, so after halfway, looking good. Yes, it is a Thrustmaster wheel. It's a TX wheel base. This bit, and then this Ferrari wheel is an add-on. So we've got 2 more laps to go of this Bahrain Grand Prix, and it'll be our best finish of the season if we don't have any bottles. So I'm absolutely delighted that we're going to bring home some more points on the board. little bit of a tank slapper there. As Vettel starts the last lap then of the Grand Prix. And he is going to, looks like he's going to win the race, so fair play to Vettel. We have a little bit of a moment going wide. We're okay at the minute to carry on. There's Stroll, he's in 10th place, so we're going to beat our teammate again. Which is good for the second race in a row.
2 laps of fuel left.
Thanks, Jeff. Better Jeff, actually. I prefer this Jeff to the old Jeff. Go on to the final corner and then start the last lap of the Grand Prix. So here we go then, last lap then of the Bahrain Grand Prix here today. Old Jeff's better, okay, that's opinions. I mean, I prefer the, oh my lord, bloody hell, that was a moment there. Okay, Grosjean's catching, but not too much. We're just saving the engine, remember. We've got a nice 11-second buffer, remember. So, just before I get that out there, we are saving the engine. That's why we're running in lean mix, just to save some wear right now. That's our strategy. Just try and bring this home. As Vettel wins here in Bahrain for race 3. 3 different race winners in the championship so far. So that championship's going to be, that table's going to be looking very interesting when we look at it in a moment's time when we cross the line. And really the top 3 teams take the top 6 spots, which is kind of, you know, obvious to happen. The force feedback is a hell of a lot better on this game than on 2016. I'm going to say that right now. The force feedback is incredible right now.
The gap to the car ahead is 17.3 seconds.
So we're going to come across the line then with 1 sector to go, saving the fuel. We go. China is coming. I've mentioned this about 10 times now. It's been taken down by FOM. It is being sorted as we speak and should be up in the next hour. But anyway, coming out the last corner, we're going to pick up our best win of the season. Best finish of the season in P7. We're improving, guys, as we go along. I'm absolutely delighted with that.
Really well done. That was a fantastic
and that
drive.
will do nicely there. We'll take that very nicely, and we will continue on then into the next round, guys, which will be tomorrow, guys. Will be the next episode of Career Mode. But we'll show you guys. There is Ferrari.
Effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today.
Absolutely delighted with that performance. And there is your winner, Sebastian Vettel, the 3rd different winner in this Career Mode, guys. We've picked up with Hamilton winning in Australia, Raikkonen picking up the win in China, and now Sebastian Vettel gets on that podium. And Hamilton gets 2nd and Raikkonen gets 3rd. So I don't know who's going to win the will lead the championship actually going forward. So we'll wait and see as we go along. There's the champagne flies here in a very beautiful looking Bahrain circuit as he sprays the cameraman there for no bizarre reason. That's a bit weird. As Vettel celebrates, Hamilton looks happy with P2. But we'll take you through the final classifications, guys, before we head off.
And now let's take a look at the
we'll let Crofty talk for a minute. So
Sebastian Vettel takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I think I'm going to award it to the Williams driver.
Yes, lad.
So
Pete, we got driver of the day.
Pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.
Nailed it.
Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who makes further progress up the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
So the results then, you know the top 3. Bottas got 4th, Ricciardo got 5th, Verstappen P6. We got our best finish of the season, and also we picked up driver of the day as well for P7. Grosjean gets 8th, Stroll gets 9th, so both Williams in the points, which is fantastic, and Perez in 10th position, with Magnussen apparently getting a penalty for 0 seconds, which is a little bit weird. So that's a bit bizarre, but the rest of the field is on your screen right now, with Van Dorn the only man to retire from the Grand Prix. So actually nearly everyone finished. So that is great there. So in the standings, we're now up to 9th. We're in the top 10, guys, in the championship, which is absolutely fantastic for us. And we jump ahead of our teammate Stroll as well on to 8 points we must go. And we're only 16 points behind Bottas. I'm just going to say that. 16 points behind Bottas. And in the Constructors, we move ahead of Renault. We're now up to P6 in the standings. And our target of 4th in the standings there. We're about 35 points behind Red Bull. So we've got plenty of time. But Ferrari, as you can see, walking away with the Constructors' Championship there, guys. So a lot of work to do. But that's going to really round up this episode, guys, of Career Mode, guys, here at Bahrain. We'll be back. I've decided that I do want to have some lunch. I've not had anything to eat yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrap the last to first. That will move to tomorrow's stream instead. And we won't be back on, guys, till around about 8 o'clock tonight for the social race at Spa. As, to be fair, I do need to practice that because I want to give you guys an actual bit of good content there. Before we go, though, we'll have a look at the disciplinary stuff and all that. We have got 822 resource points. Look at the rivalry right now. We should be ahead of Stroll. We are now leading ahead of Lance Stroll for the first time as well, which is good. This will look good as well for us. And reputation, McLaren, they look interested in us, potentially, as you can see. Ferrari as well look interested. And also Toro Rosso maybe as well. So interesting teams choices here that we could go for down the line. So apart from that, we will move on to look at the what is it called? The development things as well. We will look into the power unit, guys, and the engine in the next episode, guys. As you can see, we've done very well so far, I've got to say, with the we've lasted 3 rounds without any change of power unit, so I'm absolutely delighted with that. We'll see how we get on in the next episode, guys, which will be at Russia, which will be on tomorrow, guys, and around about, I'm going to guess, about 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock UK time, so I'll keep you guys updated as well. But make sure that if you want to find out when I'm going to be streaming, then make sure you follow me on Twitter, and also follow me on Discord, join us on the Discord server as well, so I post all the schedules and updated schedules for the streams, guys, over on my Discord. So the mods, if there are any, will post it in the chat right now. But until then, I will see you later on this evening, guys, in around about 5 hours from now, for our next F1 2017 video, which will be the AOR social race at Spa. But thank you very much for watching this, guys. I've been Ryan, L83. Have a fantastic afternoon, whatever you're doing, and I shall see you guys next time for a brand new video. Until then, it's adios for me. Have a great day, guys. See you.